G'day and welcome to Crooks in a Caravan. Now we have actually managed to have a 2.5 week break. This is our first stop and we are at Cliffhead campground, which is about an hour north of Jurien Bay. So we stopped here last year after we got our caravan for the first time, and we're practically in the same site.
We don't like to mix it up much, do we?
No.
But there is a north area and a south area and then a main Cliffhead area, but we always come to the same spot in the main Cliffhead area.
Well, we like to know where we're going.
Few flies, friendly flies.
Few flies, ocean is calm, it's about 25 degrees and 4:30. We're only here for a night. We'll pack up early-ish in the morning and head off to try and get to Wooramel station.
Hopefully have a campfire tonight.
Hopefully.
It's fire season, so that's good.
And yeah, 2 weeks of travelling. Can't wait to show you.
A few videos coming your way.
As you can see behind me, we've got the beach, and I just do a loop. Just back here is the caravan. Exclusive beachfront access.
So we have just lit our first fire of the holiday. Won't be able to have fires the whole trip, but we can today, and we're using our fireside outdoor pop-up pit for the first time. So we'll maybe show you another night how this sets up, but it basically folds up like a little, like all collapses down, and then you wrap the base around it and it goes into like a little bag. So it seems pretty good. Mark's got a nice little fire going in it. We'll put a bit more on as it gets going, and I was going to film him chopping wood, but he seems to have done his chopping.
Done a bit of chopping. There'll be more chopping to come over the next
more chopping to come.
Weeks, about a week anyway.
But nothing better than a fire. But it was really wet and flooded actually last time we came, and it was school holidays and it was packed. So we're hoping it's going to be a little bit quieter and hopefully going to have a good time. It's took us about 6 hours including stops today, so not too bad. We had a really good run, and it's certainly warming up. The flies were still pretty friendly though when we got out of the car, wherever we last got out of the car. Northampton?
No, some rest stop.
Oh, a rest stop, yeah. This is Wooramel River Retreat, and we're currently in the artesian pools.
Spas.
Ball
baths.
Ball
actually.
baths, which are lovely and warm. I'm sure lots of you have been here, stayed here. Nice and relaxing. A few flies, even in here.
Communal fire pit. We've got our own fire pit, so I think we're going to do that this evening.
These are the ready erected tents, so if you're a tent camper and don't want to put your tent up just for overnight and want to stop, you can actually book one of these, which is yeah, I think pretty good. I think they've got some like shearers quarters as well, which is rooms and stuff, so again, if you're just travelling and not got your own caravan or easy setup, then they're an option. This is the new cafe that they're putting in. She said that they're still waiting on more equipment to come from over east, but it looks like it's going to have a couple of
Hatches.
kiosk hatches that you can buy stuff, and then like a cafe bit around here. So I think that'll be pretty good. They do cooked meals twice a week. I think that's Mondays and Wednesdays, so not for us tonight. They have got a very limited food truck here at the moment. But it looks like this is going to be quite a cute little cafe in there, and a little outdoor seating area as well. I think this is where they cook the meals, isn't it? So it's almost sort of expanding that what they had before. I think they did the cooking up here and there was all tables and chairs when we came last time, but they're obviously closing it in. I guess that gives them a few more options.
So these are the showers. Warm showers between 7 AM and 9 AM and 4 PM and 8 PM. It's an old water tank, and hopefully Wendy will open the door for us and show us in. There you go, toilet and a shower. This is another fixed, pre-erected campsite. Doesn't look like anybody's here, but there's plenty of options for different
Types of accommodation.
that's it, yeah. So you have got the shearer sheds, which were like dongas, and then there were some other tents, and then these
like
ones.
Somebody must be coming to that one, look, or is that one, because there's bottles of water. So presumably they
And then
some water.
over here they've got a camp kitchen with a barbecue and a sink and a great big burner. It looks like you have to provide your own stuff, and then a fire ring there. Well, at the moment it's about 30 degrees and feels quite warm, so we will have a fire later because we can. And then over here, these are the riverside campsites. Last time we ended up on the grassy area. It was really busy and full, but this time we were lucky enough to have snagged a riverside site. We'll show you that when we get over there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see patrol over there. So this is us for tonight. We've got a nice site where we can stay hooked up, as we're only here for one night. Right on the river. Might have a go at fishing later. Don't fancy my chances though. So the Wooramel River is a upside down river, so it only flows a few times a year. Otherwise it's just this sandy sandy river. Luckily we've got a bit of shade, as it's, as I said earlier, 30 degrees. Our own fire pit. We did buy a bag of wood from here as well, just so we don't use all the stuff we brought with us before we head into 14 Mile tomorrow. But all in all, very happy with this spot. I'm guessing this is all just random farm junk that's been abandoned and now they've turned it into a bit of a tourist thing.
I do think when you do drive past farms, they all always have a bit of a tip type area. I don't know, they don't appear to have anywhere else for things to go. Maybe because they're just sort of a bit remote, and so they've not got a council tip, have they, or a verge side collection?
No. This is the white goods, and this is the river. We're walking down, well, not quite the middle of it. Apparently a few weeks ago there was about 60 centimetres of water in it. Hard to believe when you see it like this.
We left Wooramel River Retreat this morning, probably at about 8 o'clock-ish, after we'd had sunrise in the hot tubs, which you've probably seen, and we have driven to a 14-mile campsite. So took us probably about 5-ish hours, I think. We've got a site which we're in site number 6, and you can see there it's Mark, got the car, other vans up there, and the beach. So great spot, and hoping that we're going to have a few sunny days and that the ocean is going to be inviting tomorrow. It feels a little bit chilly actually, the ocean at the moment. What have we got planned?
Maggie's beach, it's definite. Tomorrow maybe. We've just been told by Lapping the Island that there's some blowholes to go and see, which are really good. We're going to go to Five Fingers Reef up at Coral Bay, and we may catch up with some friends when we're there. Maybe try fishing, maybe try and catch something.
That'll be a rarity.
Hopefully some snorkeling, some relaxing. Yeah.
Cool.
Just we'll show you around, hopefully.
Awesome.
Mandy, what are you doing?
Weeds in my photo shots. If I could just get rid of all this weed, I'd have a beautiful view down to the ocean. So I figured I'd sweep it.
Okay.
I don't have a rake.
Okay. We'll leave you to it.
So we're on to our way to Maggie's this morning from 14 Mile. So it's a beach that we've been to before that we really like, but the track's pretty corrugated, so we're just taking another 5 psi out of each tyre, take them down to 15 and try and make the ride a bit less bumpy. Just keeping an eye on that grass, make sure Mark doesn't get a close encounter with a snake, because I'm sure there's a few out here. Anyway, we'll show you Maggie's when we get there. Alright, so we're just at the entrance into Maggie's. This is the slope that we remember, and Mark's going to drive it and I'm going to video him, but first of all I got to get down the hill, so here I go. Alright, I'm down. Here comes the patrol. So this is Maggie's beach. You can camp here. We've only ever seen like rooftop tents and stuff here before, but there is actually a couple of pop tops. So yeah, they've obviously pulled them in over the hill and enjoying a little bit of quiet. Mark's just going to pull the car around. We're going to get set up and spend a few hours. There is much more weed here than when we were here last year. I'm not a big fan of seaweed, but anyway, hopefully we'll get beyond the weed and do a bit of snorkeling.
We've just climbed through a cave. Some of us have crawled through it.
I thought I was taller than I was.
And we've just come round off Maggie's beach, round to a secret little beach. It's beautiful.
Except for the weed.
Yeah, there's a lot of weed. You want to swim?
I have to get into that bit with no weed.
So today is Mother's Day. Of course, we've come away without our kids and without our mothers, but to celebrate I'm going to try our triple chocolate fudge brownie recipe on the barbecue again. We did this back in, well, Mandy did this back in Esperance. Now it's my turn. We're trying to do it all in one pan. So at the moment on the Weber, I'm just melting the butter, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients, and then we'll pop it in, cook it, and we'll show you the finished results. Hopefully will be good, and hopefully Mandy enjoys it for Mother's Day. She's making a cup of tea for us at the moment. I suppose I should have been doing that really. Anyway, we'll see how we go. This is where I drop the pan full of hot butter. Right, melted butter. One wife waiting patiently for Mother's Day chocolate brownies. Video the whole thing as well. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna have them with your tea. I had the mixture.
What's in your mixture? Is that like flour, cocoa?
Yeah, chocolate brownie mix. Couple of eggs. Oh, this is good. Alright, so that is mixed. We'll put that back in the Weber. We've now got these roasting trays for the Weber. So last time we had it, we just put it on a pan upside down or something. This time it's going on that. So hopefully we'll get better air circulation and it will cook nicely. But we'll see in 35 minutes.
I've just been called in to help chop it.
Yeah.
And get it out the tin.
Yeah. And it looks pretty good. And what a view. What a good place to cook and eat a brownie. You see him? Oh, alrighty, we've just been given the go-ahead to have a fire tonight. I think they're assessing it daily at the moment. So we showed you this on one of our first nights, our pop-up fire pit, come from BCF. Dead easy to set up. Hang on, I might have to readjust the camera. Out the bag. Velcro straps. This bit I found hardest, but some of it hurt. Obviously put it the right way. And that is it. Too easy. Keep the Velcro straps, put it away. We'll get a fire going. So we have come out to Caravan for the day and are having a snorkel off the, I don't know, the town beach or something, but it's quite shallow and it goes very deep. Got some amazing big fish. Hopefully we'll get some on camera for you. We were told about these blowholes that you can get quite close to. And you can stand over, and there's a bit of swell here, so let's see what happens. Is it cold?
I didn't get a full on spray, I just got like a little bit of spray.
That was pathetic.
I thought it was going to be quite big.
It was a little sploosh.
I think that was the wave. Did it come up there or not?
It came.
Whoa.
Whoa! Oh no, this is going to be a big one. I'm stepping back. Got no words. So if you come to 14 Mile, then head out towards Coral Bay past the waste transfer station, turn left at the sign for Turtle Rocks, turn left again, and keep going on the lower path. It comes to a dead end, and you're just above the beach where there's these fantastic blowholes. We're glad somebody told us about them.
Oh, it's a bit wet. So this is a bit of ocean by our caravan that the shark swims up and down every evening. I think this is probably its home. Some mornings it comes, only when it's cloudy, so I'll just show you the sky now. But anyway, Mark thinks it's okay, and I'm on shark watch. Morning. It's our last morning at Warroora Station, 14 Mile. Today we were due to stay tonight as well, but the weather's coming in, and the camp hosts have said, the rangers have said, tie down your awnings and prepare for a bit of a stormy couple of days. So we made the decision yesterday to book into a caravan park in Exmouth for a couple of nights before we head into Cape Range. Our batteries are really struggling as well. We've had really overcast, cloudy days here, yet it's been really warm. So we've got a compressor fridge, it's chewing through our batteries, and we're struggling to keep them topped up with a limited amount of sunshine. So we've had a great stay. Bizarrely this morning we've just got up, and I'm going to show you the ocean. It is, as you can see, cloudy, but not one bit of weed in that ocean this morning. That ocean has been full of weed for the last few days, and this morning it's all gone. So I don't know. I'm hoping that it's going to be clear up in Cape Range when we get up there. We've had a great time, very different to last time we were here, but even so, a great time, and now looking forward to our little bit of luxury power and water in Exmouth, and maybe a lunch at the brewery.
And a t-shirt.
Oh, and a t-shirt, because it's clothes shopping. So we're going to sign off from this video here, and next episode will be the next journey, or the next part of this journey. See you guys.
See you in Exmouth.